All right, how I found rail on my property, and it not only 5X, it probably 10X or 100X the value. So I'm actually on the property right now. This is 4 acres. You can see the main line from afar. You can probably hear the train over there. But what I love about this site that we're doing is not only do we have one rail spur coming over, and so I'll explain exactly how I added this value. One, I didn't even know a couple weeks ago I had rail on my property, and now I do. So we have the main line, and we're allowed to do 1 rail spur, and then I found out we could do 2 rail spurs coming off of this property, and a total of almost 30 rail cars. Now, why does that add so much value? Is because now you're bringing logistically, you're bringing value to your area. So that's why it's a huge deal. The value add when you're bringing rail to a piece of land is huge. But there's a lot of value adds if you could just change the zoning on your current property. Now, if you don't have no idea how to change that zoning, that's fine. I didn't know how to do, I'm not a doctor and I don't know how to do surgery. What you do is you bring somebody on who actually does understand that. And that's how you actually get stuff done when it comes down to the development side and understanding how do I add value. What I see is, number one, what do you want to do on your property? Number two, how much value do you actually want to add? Do you want to maximize that value and maximize profitability? That's great. It's just the same thing when you go to the doctor for a specialist. If you've got an issue dealing with any kind of body parts, you want to deal with that specialist. In real estate, that's typically the development side. And for me personally, I've actually done multifamily rezonings. I've done light industrial rezonings. I've done assemblages of business parks. Now I'm doing the assemblages of a waste campus. Now I've also got experience. I'm getting experience on gas stations and rezonings of land as well. And now with this property, all this is rail as well that we're going to have on this site. And so that's another aspect of knowledge as well, including I've already taken one house to 41 houses, negotiated all 9 acres, sold it to KB Homes for $1.25 million, and then they named the street after me. So these are aspects, even high-level negotiations. I have a team flying out to negotiate with me on a land lease. I'm negotiating right now with $2 billion companies. So all of these are specialties within real estate development. So if you have a piece of land and you have a property that you want to get rezoned and max out, I would recommend having that conversation. If you got something like that, you want to shoot me over a DM, I can take a look at it if it makes sense. If it doesn't, it's just like a doctor and an attorney. You know, I've got a lot of stuff on my plate. So if we can make sense that we work together, great. And if it can't, hopefully you're using this video so you can think outside the box, start working on your own rezoning and see what's possible on your site. All right, let me know.